Hello everyone, GalacticStorm here. Welcome to the show, and today we're going to be doing another Command & Conquer Rivals deck. This one being a GDI Orca Bomber deck, unlike some of the other ones that I've been posting recently. So this deck has been inspiration from Alicia Destiny, and her and I have become friends after the USA Alliance tournament. Now you're probably wondering, who's Alicia Destiny? She is one of the best players within Command & Conquer Rivals right now, and she has won several tournaments and championships. So her and I became friends after the USA tournament, and we've been doing some corresponding with each other. I've been helping with one of her videos, and in return she's going to be helping me try to get some subscribers and help me with my decks. So this is her deck. Well, not really all of her deck, but this is the deck that she inspired me to do. So originally she would have snipers in her barracks, war dogs, pit bulls, and predator tanks in her war factory, which she would start first, and what I'll do. And then on the air pad or air tower, it'll be the hammerhead and the orca bomber. So for the deck that she inspired me with, we're going to start off with the War Dogs, which are good at taking down infantry and are good at scouting and that. But they aren't really good when it comes to like anti-vehicle units or infantry at that point, like missile launchers or missile squads and that. So yeah, they're just like cyber wheels. Uh, in case they have any units that are coming in the vehicle kind, we're going to be using pit bulls. Pit bulls will take down early vehicles and aircraft, and they're very good at that job too, and they do it on the run. And you can also use them to take down the harvester too, just to increase your economy. And then we have the barracks, and instead of the predator tank and the sniper, we have the missile squads to replace with a predator tank, and they're very good at taking out all forms of vehicles or maybe some tech and temple units and some aircraft. And then the shockwave to take down most infantry, and those would definitely work against like chemical warriors, lots of riflemen or militants, or just anything that's just being a problem. And then we go to the air tower or the helipad for our main goal, in which we're going to be using the Orca Bomber. The Orca Bomber we're going to use to not just disrupt the enemy pads, but we're mostly going to use them to sexually harass the enemy's economy, destroy their harvesters and such. And then to back it up, we're going to be using a hammerhead to basically stop all of the air units that are going to be there. It'll destroy most of them. It won't do as much damage to them in return though. So you do have to be fast on the draw onto this, and you do have to micromanage a little bit. But this deck has worked very well with me. I've gotten to the masterings to it. So yeah, I want to show you some gameplay with it. So also for Commander, I also recommend using Dr. Liang. Not just for helping healing with units, but to also steal pads. So right off the bat, I'm using the War Dogs here, just to start occupying the first missile pad in the middle. And then what I didn't realize about this guy was he didn't build a harvester, and he just started deploying an MG nest, or MG squad. And my War Dogs get decimated. They do lose against missile squads. You'll need a 1v2 when it comes to missile squads and that. So that's what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to protect my harvester. I didn't know that he didn't make a harvester yet, but I'm just trying to shuffle my units to make sure that they don't get into the MG squad's line of fire and that. And as you can see, he basically built 3 of those things, and I decided, okay, screw this. I'm just going to use a shockwave trooper squad and just to wipe out those missile squads, but they take down my harvester and I have to rebuild another one. I thought, oh crap, I'm gonna get screwed here, and he decides to use a pit bull at this point, and he's trying to adjust their units in that, just to make sure to get a better stronghold in that. So I'm saving up all of my units at this point, or my money at this point, and I decide to go in and just rush in with an Orca Bomber. And the Orca Bomber, as you can see right here, basically annihilates all those MG squads. And so that defense is basically gone at this point. So I used a pit bull. The enemy pit bull took down my thing again. So I have to rebuild another harvester. So it's like, oh crap. And now he has a Wolverine. Wolverines will basically decimate all infantry, including my shockwave troopers. So I used the Liang repair drone to heal up the Wolverine or the pit bull, and just try to take down the Wolverine. They don't do really well when it comes to vehicles and that. So I use a missile squad to take down the try to take down the pit bull, but they get decimated by the Wolverine, as you can see here. So I I had enough of them, so I decided to go flat out and eviscerate them with another Orca bomber. And well, by this point, I'm just shuffling just to make sure not to get the second missile pad, and I got the second one. And I said, okay, that's enough. I'm using these shockwave troopers, and just to protect just to use them to protect the pads and that. And the Orca bomber just finishes them off again and took down protect the harvester while damaging it. But I used the Liang repair drone. So at this point, you basically see he has no money in his thing. But I didn't know that he had no harvester at this point. So I just decided to protect my things and control all the pads. And then I used my Orca bomber just to go in, and with my surprise, bam, no harvester. And I'm just protecting the pads, and it's basically game over at this point because he has literally nothing. He can't do anything, and he can't attack my harvester now. So yeah, it was a good game, and some of the enemies that I haven't fought in a while. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and be sure to look at my Facebook page down below. I want to special thank again Alicia Destiny for helping me out with this deck. And if you're interested in seeing her, she has a lot more people, or a lot more viewers I would say, and subscribers. If you're interested in seeing her, it's going to be in the screen right now, or if you're interested, she's down below too. So, until then, GalacticStorm saying, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you guys later.